watching out for a crash, or at least I know it's a crash because I saw the fire department feed on it earlier. We're here in Cerritos and Dale. So we get when we get there. Alright, we're here. Don't know where the hell it's at. I don't see anything in the intersection. I'm gonna assume maybe it's off to the right. It's gonna hit some parked cars. Nothing off to the left. Okay. Almost to Magnolia. All the way over here. It's Magnolia. Let's say, yeah, it's some hill. No cars there. I see one car there. That 442, that is my 442. I don't know where the hell the other one is. I think it's mangled. Go get some pictures. For corners, I guess. Mercedes, the ultimate driving machine. The ultimate driving machine. Debris everywhere. Yep.
Here's the key.
Okay, thank you. Well, I guess it's gonna drive, but at least I can put it in neutral. Try to put it in neutral. I don't know if it's one of the newer ones or not. Pretty jacked up. Stay. It's in neutral. Where are you guys going? The street's blocked. Where are you going? struts on the back of it. Trying to make a left. Let me clean up what's right here because I'm not going to go out there until I know they're not going to run me over. They give anybody a driver's license. This still isn't as bad as that pickup truck one on Beach.
Yeah.
Remember that one?
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago? A mess. A little heavy there, and it lightens up. I'm done out there in the intersection. I'm gonna grab another can real quick, get that picked up, and we're out of here. That?
You're good.
Okay, thank you. GS is out here with me. Yeah, let's go help him. I got more space in my trash can. Join the party over here. Alright, we're back. I just got done putting clearing up the debris. It looks like all that liquid on my bed is just coolant, because I did the acid test on it, and it's not there's no battery acid, and it's definitely not oil. So I'm gonna probably just roll this one off. This should come off actually fairly easily. Well, I think I didn't look to see if there was like a bunch of blood in there. I kind of looked when I was messing with the shifter. I don't got nothing on me, so kind of says something. All right, these gates open. I gotta open this one. Where am I gonna stick this thing? I guess I'll just dump it right there in front of that Mini Cooper. I think we're keeping that. I don't know, we're not keeping this one. This looks new enough. It's a Mercedes. So more than likely they're gonna have insurance. I almost guarantee it. I know. I mean, it's a nice enough car. I would expect them to have full coverage. But this area, you never know. You know, in South County, people have full coverage on a 03 Toyota Corolla. Over here, people dump full coverage and go to liability on a 17 Nissan or Toyota. You know, poor people, they ain't got money to spend on full coverage. I have full coverage on my truck, and it's the next 6 months, it's like doubled in price right now with the insurance rates. It's a giant racket, but I don't want to drop it. I'd rather keep that full coverage. If something does happen to it, you know, I'm protected. I drop that to liability, and it'd be Murphy's Law too. I'd drop it to liability, and then all of a sudden somebody takes me out. They don't have insurance or something, and I'm screwed. You know, you're protecting yourself really with insurance. You're required to have minimum liability for the other person, but to be honest, the comprehensive collision, or as we call it, the full coverage, that covers you. That covers you in case something really bad happens. No. All right, right here. So before I pull the hooks off it, I got to put it back in a park. Well, let me get my bed down first, or at least get my bed tilted at an angle so that the hooks are holding. Okay. Then what I can do is I can take this strap off. I know I Bluetooth all the rest of them, don't worry about it. Literally, it was around the corner. And I was like literally one eye closed into La La Land when this came through, but I heard the pulse point on it, which is the fire department feed. So I had a feeling it was gonna happen. You know, I usually try to get some shut-eye about midnight, and this one just kicked off very quickly short after, so, hey, you know, kind of told me something. Okay, so we're still in neutral. You got to be careful with these Mercedes because they like to whatchamacallit, they like to go back into park if the door opens or something. I had one time that did not want to stay in neutral. It actually got to the point where I had to get a pen and actually lash the door to pull it so it would stay. Even that was a pain in the butt. These have some weird funky arms, but as long as you get on the right one, you won't bend nothing. There's actually two because they do like an independent wishbone kind of thing. Okay, so I'm unhooked. I'm not worried about the hooks grabbing on anything because if they do, it's just going to be that debris anyways. And this is a rear wheel drive. Okay, so let me just take a look here real quick. Try to fully get into this. I don't see any blood. Okay. I'm going to move the seat back. These cars have a lot more advanced features than you know. Now this is a, what is this? That's a 2011. So it's old enough because the newer ones, like I want to say like 17 or newer, you actually have to crank the engine for it to go. What's it called? Could not be completed using telephone. Okay. Well, we don't need emergency call anymore because we're good. Make sure the brake's off. Okay. I'm gonna turn the key to neutral. There we are. Yeah, the wheels are rubbing. Okay, I can kill the kill that. So it's an 11. Let's hope they got full coverage. They might not on an 11. I'm going to put this push button deal back into here. So this is just a cover because you don't necessarily have to put the key in. Don't forget your key. Yeah, with that in there, it transmits to the chip on this key. All right, we're there. Yeah, we're good. So I'm going to, actually real quick, I'm going to scan the VIN number into my app. That loads all the vehicle information except the color. Scan VIN number. There we go. It just reads the actual number. So Mercedes E-Class. Then I'm going to take one more picture of the rear. Is an E350. Then I'm gonna get the plate, just in case. We're good on tags till next year. Too bad the car's a total loss now. Well, it is what it is. Okay, I'm not clear of this yet. Let me get this debris off my bed, put my skates away. I'm gonna lock this car. I guess that's lock. As much as lock is gonna be. This is all just coolant that's on my deck, but at least that's a little bit easier to clean up. Yeah, I'm gonna put this debris there. I'm gonna see what other debris I got. Well, see, now my winch cable's all the way up, kind of. I'm just gonna leave it there. I think I pulled these. Yeah, I pulled these off the driver's side. Okay. Goes there, and then I've got used absorbent, so I will just run that up and down the bed, clean that off. So move those out of the way. Well, we have a water hose, but the problem with it is I have to actually go in the shop and turn the water on. My mechanic is afraid the pipe's gonna break after hours, so he shuts off the main, which is a pain in the butt because then I actually have to go inside and turn it on. And I've already got this crap out, so I mean, if it was oil, this actually works better. Yeah, you know, it gets all over the place, but it actually does a pretty good job of cleaning the deck though, just in the fine cracks and crevices. But since this is mainly just coolant, water, it'll clean easy. My acid test is basically baking soda. I keep that's in the other tub on my other box. And what that does, if it hits acid, it'll fizz. And that'll tell me there's acid, but it'll also kind of neutralize it at the same time. So there's that. See, I didn't throw this in the trash bucket because it was still usable. If this stuff is usable, I do save it. I know you guys see me throw some of this stuff away sometimes, but what you don't see on camera is what I can see is that the stuff is depleted. If it's heavily saturated, it may not work again, and so I will chuck it. Like after I suck this up, this stuff's pretty much going to be done, at least as far as it being good to use efficiently on the next crash. See, it's already changing colors and it starts to brown up. That's my telltale sign it's time to toss it. Now I'm not going to pour this on the ground. I'm going to put it back in the bucket, just because I don't want to have to do more cleanup over here. If it's on the ground, we still have to clean crap up around here too. You know, we have to clean the yard and stuff, so try to eliminate any extra that I don't need to. Okay. Yeah, see, I put some on the end. I'm gonna lose a little bit, but that's okay. Yeah, see how brown that's kind of getting now? Well, good old GoPro. I don't know what happened to the camera, but it just shit the bed and it didn't get the rest of the ending, but all cleaned up, redone, ready to go for the next crash. So alrighty guys, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one.